What is going on, good people? How is everybody doing today? Um, I made a bit of boo boo after my last Trails of Cold Steel on this game, not the fourth, but on this one. Um, it's not a huge mistake. I was in the middle of editing and I accidentally clipped out the wrong portion of the game. It was the aftermath of what happened in the North Highlands, where you're saying goodbye to Gaius' family. But it's not like a very important scene. It's just that it's a little bit of dialogue where you miss you kind of you hear him saying goodbye to his parents, and then I think I know uh, Elisa's grandfather makes like this joke about Sharon Stan, and she's like, "Nah, hell no, I ain't staying with your creepy ass." And and it just was kind of a funny joke that happened in between. And then like Zex wished everybody, good luck and everything, and they left and went back to school. And then the chapter ended. But it was my mistake. I'm still new to this whole thing, so it was about 8 minutes of footage or whatever like that, but it wasn't like terribly important to the story or anything like that. When we start this, I think it will roll right into the next chapter. I think this is chapter 5, 4 or 5. But we're coming. I think this is like the middle stretch of the game, and then I think we got a few chapters to go, and then it'll be heading to the end, and then of course I'll be starting up 2 after that, and, among other things. But just giving y'all a heads up on that. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's get into it. Oh boy. Yeah, it just jumps right into it. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first time you see Gilead Osborne. Look at the statue. Oh god, PS3 to PS4, like graphics at that point, it's decent. Like look at the palace is dope, but that statue needs work. Yeah, there he is. Gilead and sexy ass Claire.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted.
I just want to say, I have played a lot of JRPGs and a lot of regular, Western RPGs. I played a lot of fighting games and all kind of stuff with story-wise, where bad guys, are bad guys. Most people just want to take over the world. But when I tell you this dude for the longest time is like the biggest fucking enigma across all these games. It's like you think you know what his plan is, and it's like then you find out like, nah, I don't know what the fuck this guy's up to. I don't know if he's secretly good, secretly bad. He's kind of bad. He do some crazy shit, but it's like you just don't know. And he's always got this smirk on his face about it, like he feels that what he's doing is correct and the right thing to do. But this dude is so fucking irritating because you just can't. You don't know what his end game is, and I'm in the middle of playing 4, so hopefully we're gonna figure that out. But you kind of get an idea in 4, but it's still you don't know how the shit's gonna end.
However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to go on a tangent there.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming Summer Festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the Summer Festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I'd been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Which is really weird because she's actually really sweet.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work.
Pay attention to the fact that he said that I didn't catch that the first time I played this game. He said that she's not the group's primary member. And you find out who the primary member of the group is later on, and it's kind of a shock. But I didn't catch that the first time I played this game.
Especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility, and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
Yes, so this is Machias's father.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samuria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Remaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberal in place of the Queen.
Princess Claudia.
And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation.
Now, when I first played this, I was so like caught off guard by everything that was happening. I did not recognize that the taller guy here is Oliver from the Trails in the Sky games. It took me a minute because I just picture him being like this taller, blonde guy, full head of hair. Like, I didn't pay attention to none of that at all. And, this is, of course, his brother, Cedric, who has quite the path in his character growth. But
I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this.
This is one of the heroes from Trails in the Sky.
Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did.
She did?
If you don't know who Princess Claudia is, she is Chloe from Trails in the Sky. You get her in the party quite a few times, and she's like the best healer in the game. Her magic is absolutely ridiculous. But she goes on to take the throne from her, not in a bad way, but like she inherits the throne from her grandmother, I think it was, and becomes queen. Well, starts out as princess, but she eventually becomes
As
queen.
the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen.
She did.
But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert.
You still haven't seen her yet in the Trails of Cold Steel games. Not yet. I'm in the middle of the fourth, but maybe she shows up at some point.
Thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections.
Now, a lot of people, I remember asking on a Reddit thing one time, they were asking why Olivert couldn't become king, and you end up finding out, it's not a major spoiler or anything, but Olivert is the king's son, but he's from another, I don't know if it was that he had an affair, or I don't know how it went, or it was out of with a commoner and everything like that. And I think it was an affair, if I'm not mistaken. And so Oliver is kind of the bastard son. So Cedric is within the marriage of the queen and everything else, so he's the rightful heir to the throne. They see Oliver as, less than that because of who his mom was.
But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
And there she is. Princess Alphen, their sister. If I'm not mistaken, I think her and Cedric are twins.
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Yeah, twins.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
And as you can see, Alphen is a little more assertive than them. She could be downright like me.
Come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was...
Well, I
Oh
can't
crap,
deny
my
that.
bad. I was moving. Hit the X button.
Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Ugh.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen.
That's not good. Boy, I was nervous. He's like, no.
Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone?
God, she's super
Could it
shocked.
be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Olivert? I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
You can kind of get a hint at who she's talking about. She told Cedric, even some of the men were fawning over you. He was like, yeah, nah, I don't know about all that. It's a nice song.
I should open that letter from Reen that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Reen, why?
You could tell she has a bit of a thing for Reen. She's very much in love with her brother, and he does not return those feelings. He really sees her as a sister and treats her as such. Why is
Mid-July.
everybody sweep the ground on this? There's nothing like there at all. You got to make that look a little bit better than that. I can see she was doing the steps or something. I don't know.
Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
There goes Celine, old lazy ass. I have not been watching their wearing their casual clothes either. I'm gonna have to switch some of those costumes.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Oh
I'm
God, the
supposed to
swimming.
remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Instructor!
Sarah got it going on, but
In front of everyone?
it's funny how she put them together to do CPR.
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
It's true.
Of course.
Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
I encourage everybody to learn CPR if you don't know it. I know it might seem like some shit you'll never use, especially if you don't really go like swimming or anything. But I really encourage, like I for a long time thought that, you know, something like that was, I don't really go swimming like that, so I don't really need to know it. Until you see somebody almost drown. And I saw this little kid got hit one time by a bit of a wave. We were hanging out at the beach, and it just happened. It was really quick, and he got pulled up on the shore by this lady, and this lady hopped to action, hit the kid with the CPR, and saved this kid's life. And I was standing right there. I knew CPR, but she just had got to him first. But I mean, she did it, and it was just like when you finally see it, and you see how that kid could have just drowned, and he wasn't moving or anything, could have been dead, and she saved that kid's life, and you realize like, wow, that's why they want you to learn CPR, and it's a very, serious thing. So I encourage people to learn it especially if you go swimming, even if you go swimming only once a year, just hanging out, like knowing CPR is like, it's a good thing. So don't brush it off.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
The game is wrong for that shot. Just being honest. This game does some shit sometimes, man.
You're
it's
up,
like
Gaius.
it's very it's very on the nose sometimes too as well. So
Ready, and go!
You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Japanese games,
Look at
man.
Gaius go!
All the muscle shit, he should be able to
Yeah.
go.
I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh,
Oh,
I
wow.
get it.
Another reference to Emma's water floats.
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
Man, you bought the shit up. She brings it up, and like Reen hits the home run out the park, and then she be like, wait a minute. What the hell you know about that? Why are you worried about that?
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls.
Thank
I'm
you.
not even sure who to gawk at first.
Thank you, Elliot.
I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen.
And he lost me. Right there. He was going down the right road, and then it's like he lost me.
You think?
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training.
Lisa checking him out. See that though, on the slick.
As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
That's fucked up.
Oh, really?
I was. I think you're just the way you're fine, just the way you are. I'm like, oh shit.
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
How? We can see it at home. Like, it's there.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
You find out later why.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
No.
Seriously?
Right. Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself.
Did he swim with his glasses on?
And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Gotta leave it to Gaius to tone it down some.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap. Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next.
Yeah, Laura's
You can tell she's a member
beast.
of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Boom. We gotta go. A beast.
Whoa, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
I can swim a little bit, but yeah, I can't do all that shit.
Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all.
Didn't look like that was 20 seconds.
All right, I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
This little mini games. I hate this little mini game.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Because you have to time these little button presses, right?
Uh-oh, races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it? True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Oh, shit.
Me? Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen. It's your lucky day again!
Oh my god.
Wait, why me?
I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Swimming can get you in great shape.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Ready? Go!
Now, if you beat her, I think you get 3 AP, if I'm not mistaken. It usually takes me a couple times to do it. I don't know why. I'm not great at the mini game. You have to really time this shit right. Shit, did I get her? Nope, second. And you can retry it usually.
Ready? Go!
If you miss like 1 or 2 times, she will win. And that thing gets faster as you do it. Fuck! She got me again. God damn it.
Ready?
God damn it, come on.
Go!
Oh my fucking god. I keep getting right there at the end and fucking missing.
Ready? Go!
Still got second. Shit. Your speed has to be top notch with her at all times.
Ready? Go!
I think you have to do this like twice in this game. Oh my god. Fuck me. I'ma get her ass though. I'ma get her. Oh, this shit is irritating.
Ready? Go!
Alright, focus. Damn it. God damn. Probably because of shit on Nightmare.
Ready? Go!
I don't remember it being that damn hard, but damn. Finally, fuck. See what I'm saying? How about you can't miss like once?
I actually won.
Nah, skip that ass.
Nicely done, Reen.
I'm exhausted.
Probably because I made you retry like 9 times.
Oh, okay. Are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Agreed.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back.
As you can tell, Fee is a bit of a... She's... I wouldn't call it lazy. She just don't care. And, like, she holds back a lot because she just honestly don't care about any of this shit that's going on. She just kind of wants to, like, go take a nap, chill, and, you know, don't want to be bothered with anything for the most part. So, her actually trying, you actually see how quite skilled she actually is, but that she has to be motivated, and that's the
This isn't
thing
like the
about her
battlefields
character.
you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Then let us begin.
Why is this dude always? Well, it'll be
Looking
tripping.
at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
Yeah, right. Like that's all these teenage boys are checking out back here.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
Yeah, that's the point.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
What?
Damn.
Incredible!
Like Laura barely won.
Whoa!
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Yep.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Well, all right. All right. This is good. In class talking about beer. The Summer Festival. Did she not know that? Of course. It ain't hard to see it. All rise. Bow. What the hell's going on with her? She's got a point. Put it on rain. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Why me? Look at Elliot. Elliot sad as shit. Became buddies. Here it come. Who the hell became buddies? Alrighty. That Colette. So hungry. Let me see if one of these teachers is giving out the medals again. There's Sharon. I think you get a character note from her if I'm not mistaken. Who the hell is that? Okay. Your presence. Okay, so she ain't giving hers up yet. Like Nightheart was like, hey, like, you don't seem to like this whole military shit. Maybe you need to go, I don't know, maybe to music school? You found out later why him and Nightheart kind of know each other. Everybody's so secretive in this game. All right, let me see. If I'm not mistaken, here you get to go. I think the Kenneth guy is now selling stuff. I don't think I need to, yeah, there he is. It just unlocks all this stuff that he can sell to you. I've already caught all the fish, but let's see. At 890 some points, huh? These are really useful in the game, the salmon badges and stuff like that. I wanted to get another one of these floods. I think I have one right now, so if you can only buy one. And the rest of it, I think it's another one he gets later on. I'll come back and get another one of those later. It's a pretty good quartz. Is there anything else I need to do up here? Yeah, but you know, around this time, you know, you go, I think you could talk to Sharon too. She's standing at that desk. Yeah, I already got her character note. But yeah, that and that, you know, go buy like your books and your military issues and all stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else. There is, I think it's an event walking around the school. Now you notice Hugo and Becky here usually standing outside, and they're usually going at it about marketing and some other stuff. There's Monk, but that you find out like they have a really contentious relationship. Yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, it's a little vent over here. Oh, there it is. He hears the little voices talking and stuff. Yeah, so you go over here and you're like, who the hell is that talking? Now, if you look at this angle, that is Emma, okay? But who is Emma talking to? Let's see. You hear all that, right? Well, not hear, but you see what they're saying. Wonder why they're saying that. Two people saying, who's there? Look at that. Right. She just pulled it out right in front of his face. Oh my god. I can't believe he bought that shit. As keen as this dude's senses and stuff are. What? Oh boy. Right. Man, Miss Celine. She just pulled the Arcus unit out in front of him. Like I couldn't believe he fell for this shit. It's just an optional little scene that you see that makes you start asking questions about the game. Really funny. Now, I think if you don't see that scene, there's another scene that plays if you go to her room when you head back to the dormitory. Yeah, we don't have anything else to do out here, so. Man, I forget how long.
I guess there are
this game is.
cicadas around Trista too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Instructor Neidhart. Yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Your division? Oh yeah, you were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct, though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
I see.
Makes sense.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there. But I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
Well,
Reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, Instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash, that they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army. But it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure, and to respect it.
Yes, Instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor. Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
Throwing shots at Sarah.
You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier.
True.
I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh, so do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here?
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Instructor Sarah.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon,
Yeah,
now
my boy
Instructor
back up.
Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Now that's the funniest part about it. She does seem like she be picking with them and shit and be trying to like get under their skin, but they never attempt to fight her or never like be like, hey, you want to go at it? Let's go at it. And I wonder why. Maybe it's because Sarah is powerful as fuck. I don't know.
Who do we have here?
Oh,
Well,
God.
if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
Uh-oh.
Instructor Thomas?
And young Reen is with you too? Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time.
I'm not sure that would be...
My bad. In the middle of laughing, I hit the button.
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Green so such an ass for that.
No, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here.
Thomas an asshole.
Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, well, wait! What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Reen Schwarzer!
Hey, walked away like a G.
Well, shall we be off?
Yo!
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
Yo, my boy just walked off like a G. He was like, nope. Okay, wow. Oh man, we're gonna end it right here though. I really want to thank everybody that's been checking me out. I had a couple of new subscribers, and I just started doing Neo 2. But thank you guys for checking it out. Make sure you like and subscribe if you did the content. We're gonna be moving through this game pretty fast. But thank you guys as always. I'll see you in the next vid. Peace. That shit was funny.